He was truly the man loved by the people, always lending money to the poor, giving food to the needy, and donating huge amounts of money to church projects. That was truly the life of Chief Okoro, who always had a wide smile on his face. Chief Okoro lived in the biggest house in Umuakoro town. His mansion had golden gates and a swimming pool that sparkled like diamonds. Everyone called him Nwokobioma because he was always helping people. He owned several businesses. His trucks carried goods all over Nigeria. His buildings reached up to the sky. His electronics shop were in every market. Money flowed to him like a river that never stopped. Every Sunday, Chief Okoro sat in the front row of St. Matthew's Church. He wore white robes and carried a big Bible. The pastor always praised him. Thank God for Chief Okoro, the pastor would shout, Ezigbo onye enyemaka ka ọ bụ." The people would clap and cheer. Chief Okoro would smile and wave, his gold teeth shining. When Mama Ngozi needed money to start a provision store, she went to Chief Okoro. Please, sir, I need 100,000 to buy goods for my shop, she begged. Chief Okoro smiled his golden smile. My dear sister, I will help you, but you must sign this paper. Mama Ngozi could not read well, but she trusted the chief. She signed the paper with her thumbprint. Don't worry about paying me back quickly, Chief Okoro said softly. Take your time. The same thing happened to Mr. Emeka, who needed money to fix his taxi, and to Sister Mary, who wanted to start a bakery, and to many others. Chief Okoro helped them all. The whole town loved him. But something strange began to happen. Mama Ngozi's provision business failed. Every week, something went wrong. Giant rats ate her goods. Her cut would not come. She could not pay back Chief Okoro. Don't worry, the chief told her. Work in my house instead. Clean and cook until you pay your debt. Soon Mama Ngozi was working day and night in Chief Okoro's house, but her debt never got smaller. Mr. Emeka's taxi broke down again and again. Strange accidents happened. His money disappeared. He too ended up working for Chief Okoro. Sister Mary's bakery caught fire. She lost everything. She became Chief Okoro's housemaid. One by one, everyone who took help from Chief Okoro became his worker. They could never pay back their money. They could never leave. Late at night, when the town was sleeping, Chief Okoro would go to his secret room. It was hidden behind a big bookshelf in his house. In this room, there was no light from God, only darkness. Strange things were on the walls, pictures of money and gold, scary marks, and in the center was a big statue of a man holding bags of money. Master Mammon, Chief Okoro would whisper to the statue, I have brought you more souls. Give me more wealth. The statue seemed to smile in the darkness. Chief Okoro had made a deal with the spirit of greed long ago. Every person he helped would become trapped. Their hope would die, their dreams would break, and their spiritual life would become empty. In return, his money would grow bigger and bigger. Little Chidi was only 8 years old. His father, Mr. Emeka, worked for Chief Okoro now. Chidi was very smart and could see things others could not see. One day, Chidi followed his father to Chief Okoro's house. He hid behind a big tree and watched. He saw something that made his heart beat fast. Around Chief Okoro, there were dark shadows, and around all the people working for him, there were chains, not real chains, but spiritual chains that looked like thick ropes. The chains were tied to the chief, and they were getting tighter and tighter. Papa, Chidi whispered when his father came home. Chief Okoro is not a good man. He has trapped you. But Mr. Emeka was too tired to listen. Don't say bad things about the chief, my son. He helped us. Pastor Johnson had been praising Chief Okoro for years. But one night he had a terrible dream. In the dream, he saw Chief Okoro's house, but instead of gold and beauty, he saw a prison. All the people who worked for the chief were crying. They were trapped in cages made of money. Then he heard a voice from heaven. My son, you have been blind. This man serves money, not me. He is destroying my people. Pastor Johnson woke up sweating. His heart was beating fast. The next morning, he began to pray and fast. He asked God to show him the truth. Sister Faith was new in the town. She was a prayer warrior who could see spiritual things clearly. When she heard about Chief Okoro's kindness, she decided to pray about it. As she prayed, God showed her the truth. She saw the spiritual chains around the people. She saw the demon of greed controlling the chief. "This is not kindness," she whispered. "This is wickedness dressed in good clothes." Sister Faith knew she had to do something, but Chief Okoro was very powerful. Who would believe her? More strange things began to happen in the town. People who worked for Chief Okoro became sick often. Their children failed in school. Their families began to fight. Joy left their homes. But Chief Okoro became richer and richer. He bought more land. He built more houses. He gave more money to the church. Little Chidi told his mother what he saw. "Mama, Chief Okoro has chains around Papa. We must help him." His mother, Mama Patience, began to listen. She noticed her husband was always tired and sad now. Sister Faith began a secret prayer group. She invited Mama Patience and a few other women who were worried about their husbands. "We must fast and pray," Sister Faith told the women. "Then we must act." They prayed for 3 days. On the third night, God gave them a plan. "We will expose him during the church service," Sister Faith said. "But first, we must find proof." Lady Chidi volunteered to help. "I can get into his house. I am small and fast." The women were scared. It was dangerous, but they knew they had to save their families. On a Sunday evening, while Chief Okoro was at a meeting, Chidi snuck into his house. He found the secret room behind the bookshelf. What he saw made him gasp. The room was full of pictures of all the people who worked for the chief. Under each picture was a contract signed in blood. In the center was a statue of Mammon, surrounded by money and gold. But the most shocking thing was a big book. Inside were the names of everyone the chief had helped, and beside each name was written, "Soul Cap." Chidi took pictures with his mother's phone. His hands were shaking, but he was brave. The next Sunday, the church was full as usual. Chief Okoro sat in his usual place, smiling and waving. Pastor Johnson stood up to preach, but instead of praising the chief, he said something different. "Today, God has opened my eyes to see the truth," he announced. Chief Okoro's smile began to fade. Sister Faith stood up. "Chief Okoro, you are not helping people. You are destroying them." The church became quiet. Everyone was shocked. Lady Chidi ran to the front. "I have proof," he shouted, holding up his mother's phone. The pictures on the phone showed everything: the secret room, the statue of Mammon, the contract, the book of captured souls. The church was in chaos. People were crying and shouting. Chief Okoro's face changed. The kind smile was gone. His eyes became red with anger. "You stupid child," he screamed at Chidi. "You don't know what you have done." Suddenly, the light in the church began to flicker. A cold wind blew through the building. Chief Okoro stood up. As he did, dark shadows began to surround him. The people in the church could see them now. "I have power," he shouted. "I am rich. I am great. Nobody can stop me." But Pastor Johnson and Sister Faith began to pray. All the women in the prayer group joined them. "In the name of Jesus, we break every chain," they prayed. "We command the spirit of Mammon to leave." Chief Okoro fell to the ground. He was shaking and screaming. As the people prayed, miraculous things began to happen. Mr. Emeka suddenly felt free. The tiredness left his body. Mama Ngozi stood up straight for the first time in months. All around the church, people who had been trapped by Chief Okoro's fake kindness began to feel the chains breaking. The contracts in the chief's secret room began to burn by themselves. Chief Okoro was rolling on the floor, crying and begging, "Please don't take my power. Don't take my money." But it was too late. The spell was broken. As the demons left him, Chief Okoro became weak and small. He looked like an old, tired man. With tears in his eyes, he began to confess. "I made a deal with the devil," he cried. "I wanted to be rich. I wanted people to respect me. So I served the god of money. Every person I helped, I trapped. I stole their destiny. I made them my slaves." The church was silent. Everyone was shocked and sad. "I thought I was clever," Chief Okoro continued. "I thought I was winning, but I was losing my soul." Everyone was shocked, but were finally at ease that the chief's chains had been broken and his secrets revealed. The government came with papers. Chief had unpaid taxes. His logistics company shut down. His electronics business went bankrupt. His bank accounts were frozen. His enemies rejoiced, but even his friends stayed away. One by one, people told their stories. I was cursed by his loans. He gave me money but took my life in return. He destroyed my family. Even the church removed him from leadership. He tried to pray, but no answer came. He went back to his altar, but it was already destroyed. His God had left him. One morning, Chidi, the boy who saw him at the altar, walked past his house. He saw Chief sitting on the ground, barefoot, eyes wide, talking to himself. Give me money, just 10 naira, I will pay back. But no one answered him. His mansion was quiet. His cars were gone. His clothes torn. The people he had trapped were set free, but they had to rebuild their lives from the beginning. Some forgave him, others were too hot to forgive. Pastor Johnson called a special meeting for the whole town. We have learned a lesson, he said. Not everyone who helps you is really helping you. We must be wise. We must pray before we accept help from anyone. Little Chidi stood up, and we must listen to children too. Sometimes God speaks through us. The people clapped. They were proud of the brave little boy. Be careful of help that seems too good to be true, he would say. Real help makes you stronger. Fake help makes you weaker. Real help comes from love. Fake help comes from greed. And remember, God's blessing never comes with chains. The people would listen and learn. They would be wise and careful. And the town of Umuakoro became a place where people helped each other in the right way, with pure heart and honest love.